Go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Today, I will continue the continuation, the report of Miss Summer Rapini last meeting. So we will talk about the authentic assessment in the classroom. So when we see authentic assessment, it is means giving a task or assessment to the students in a real life task. Did you get my point?
Yes.
Now let's proceed to the types of assessments. Number one is portfolios. Portfolios are collections of student work that demonstrate their learning over time. So when we say portfolios, it is the compilations of the works of the students. So dito yung what do you call that? Ginatapog or ginakollect ang mga performance tasks or mga papers like essay, just like that, and that's called portfolio. Now let's proceed to the performance task. When we say performance task, tasks are activities that require students to apply their knowledge and skills in real-world context. Performance tasks can include debates, presentation, and experiment, just like what we have right now, our research. Research is a type of performance task because it is based on the outcome based. So that's one of the example of performance tasks. Also, presentation, just like what I have doing right now. This is a presentation, and this is one of the example of performance task. Now let's proceed to the another types of authentic assessment. The projects. When we say projects are long-term assignments that require students to use variety of skills, knowledge to complete a task. For example, is like in business management, their project is to make a budget plan. So budget plan is one of the samples of project because it is long term. Or just like our research is one of the examples of long term, and it is example of the project. Gets back?
Yeah.
Now let's proceed to the simulation. When we say simulation are computer programs that allows students to experience real world situations. Simulation can be used to teach a variety of subjects including science, history, and economics. So simulation the basic thing that we can give to our student. Example of simulation is role playing. In that way, our students act the things that we give to them. Like they will make a play about Mr. Sam, Maria Clara, and everything. So those are the types of assessment. So what are the four types of assessment?
Portfolios, projects, simulations.
Very good. Now let's proceed to the principles of authentic assessment. When we say principles, it is a belief. Belief daw siya. So the first one is real world relevance. So, authentic assessment measure real world tasks and scenarios requiring students to apply their knowledge and skills in context similarly to those they might encounter outside the classroom. So real world relevance here is that we give students a real world task. Like for example, you are going to conduct a cooking show. You will pinapadala mo yung mga student mo ng mga ano yung lulutuin nila, what are the ingredients and mga materials na gagamitin dito sa classroom, and in that way matiteach natin yung students sa real world task. Now let's proceed to the another Complexity and depth. This assessment involves complex, multifaceted tasks that require deep thinking and problem solving. This emphasizes the overbreadth, allowing students to demonstrate thorough understanding of subject matter rather than recalling and
Isolated facts.
isolated execution and ano to siya. So, there is student do tasks that need planning and problem solving. This shows deep understanding, not just memorization. So, kani, dili nga part is, murag, konti na gani siya. Kaya, need siya og, panang, critical thinking na, ano yun una usap to? Areas sa research. Research is one of the example of complexity and depth in which we need to think deeply. Nakasabot ba?
Yes.
Very good. Next one is reflective thinking. Authentic assessment encourages students to reflect on their learning process and outcomes. This reflection helps develop critical thinking skills and provides insight into student learning and problem solving skills. So, reflective thinking is all about students can reflect of the things that what they can do, what are the things that they need to do or need to achieve o asa ba sila naglisod, asa ba sila need. Yes. Din na-find natin yung strengths and weaknesses of our students.
Yes.
Reflection. Reflection is integral to authentic assessment in APP or DIL. After completing performance tasks, students are encouraged to think about what they learned, the challenges they face, and how they can improve their performances. For example, after cooking demonstrations, student might write a reflection log about teamwork, the time management, techniques, and they would change next time. The third one is collaboration and communication. So, in authentic assessment, there should be a collaboration within the student and also to the teacher kay kung magpa-authentic assessment ka kung walay collaboration, dili walay effect and dili magkahilo sa tanan member or tanan students or teachers. And holistic evaluation, authentic assessment offer a comprehensive view of student learning by integrating skills and knowledge of various areas. They assess student ability to synthesize information and apply in new context. So here si teacher gina-evaluate niya students holistic, when you see holistic, a whole. If ang kanang student is nag-perform ba siya very well or need ba ang student o guidance sa teacher, so na ang holistic evaluation, the whole. And now let's proceed to compare the traditional and authentic assessment. So, traditional assessment involves well-established tools used in classrooms such as written tests like multiple choice matching or short answer quizzes and homework focus. It assesses a student ability to memorize and recall content. So, traditional assessment, it is based focusing only on memorization or recall facts. While an authentic assessment is aims to measure intellectual accomplishment by asking students to apply what they have learned in terms of content. It involves practical real-world tasks that reflects how students can use their knowledge in various contexts. So, just like what I have said earlier, authentic assessment is not just only focusing on what do you call that, memorizing, but also in applying their practical knowledge in a real world scenario. So, in conclusion, authentic assessment in EPP TLE helps students apply their knowledge and skills in real-life situations, promoting creativity, critical thinking, and hands-on learning. It prepares learners for future work and daily living, making education more meaningful and practical compared to the traditional assessments Moreover, it allows teachers to evaluate not only what students know, but also what they can do, fostering lifelong skills, confidence, and readiness for real-world challenges. That's all. Thank you. Now let's proceed to our game. And this game, leadership game. Let's proceed to a role playing. So, activity title: Daily in Action, Real Life Role Play. Everyone, please read the direction. 1, 2, 3, go.
4 two groups. Each group will present a 5 to 7 minutes.
Real-life failure situations such as customer service in a salon, booking for an event, or repairing an appliance. Use appropriate tools, materials, and actions that demonstrate real skills and good values in your chosen area.
So the group 1 will be this group and the group 2 will be this group. So I will give you only 5 minutes to prepare.